What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Phones and Drones. So, iOS 18.5 Beta 3 has been out for a few days now, and I have a couple takeaways. I want to make this video as short and sweet as possible, so let's jump right into it. WatchOS 11.5 and iOS 18.5, both third betas, have been out now for about 4 full days, and we have some takeaways on this. First things first, this has definitely been a much more stable build and consistent with what you would expect for a final product, even though jumping into settings, general, and about, this only does still carry a J build here, as you guys can see. However, this does feel much more polished and ready to go to the mass public than the prior betas. So having said that, I do fully believe that within the next 1 week or two, depending on how many more betas Apple decides to release and whatever bugs are found in that time frame, will give us the final RC. And then in the middle of May, we should receive the final public build for this release. And then we know, say for instance, it comes out on the 12th, we will all be on the same build for the week of the 19th, 26th, and 1st, with the first beta of iOS 19 coming out on the 9th at WWDC, which is crazy to think how close it is at this point, but way overdue. Now, I wish I could say the same for watchOS here, but we are experiencing significant battery drain that has been coming and going every day. This Watch Ultra 2 is not actually living up to that battery life hype, even though we are sitting at 96% battery health. So yes, if you want to update and you've been on the fence to upgrade to the betas, I think for iOS at this point, it's not too terrible if you want to hop on that public release, but I would say wait a little bit for watchOS. Aside from battery life on watchOS, we have had weird issues where you're actually scrolling around and working through it, and actually the apps would somewhat crash intermittently. And also, it would just kind of give me touch errors from time to time, and that was a first one, but hasn't been too significant. It's just noteworthy. I wanted to let you guys know. In addition to this build as well on iOS, there has been a steady improvement over the course of the betas, and battery life here has been much improved as well, although still not where it is on the public release. I will say it is very smooth if you wanted to jump around, play a game. The frame rates look much better. Nothing has really dropped. So if you're scrolling through, playing Clash Royale, or if you're just looking at your stocks app and things like that, like we usually show you guys for the examples here, jumping through this into different articles, everything has been very smooth and not glitchy like we have seen prior. While 18.5 definitely is lacking new features, it's not unsurprising from the prior releases from bigger, older iOS builds. So iOS 17.5, 16.5, it's always just been regarding bug fixes and under the hood improvements. So nothing major here anybody needs to rush out and get unless you just want to be on that cutting edge. Beyond all that too, scrolling, everything typing, no ghost phantom effects or anything like that. I have seen some issues when you're on your lock screen and you're scrolling to look at your notifications, what that shows and how it kind of just has that ghosting effect of sliding up the screen. That's still present, although even that has been improved on this beta. So aside from that, everything has been somewhat good. Jumping around into your camera app and everything, it's been fluid, been fine, no freezes like we've experienced in the past either. So definitely on the right track here. Again, overarching summary here, no new features, better stability and battery life than beta 2, and in just a few days we will receive the fourth beta, and hopefully that one will be the end-all be-all and show us that this is ready for prime time. That's it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.